Let's go. Hey!
Are you wondering why those people are wobbling like that on the boat? Well, it's not just a game, it's teamwork and a bit of chaos. And yeah, they are trying to surf without water. We Are Team Gets Physical, and this is our project, SeaSaw. SeaSaw is a two-player interactive balance game where players stand on custom surfboards and work together to steer a surfer across the ocean to collect coins. It all started with a simple balance board. We thought, wouldn't it be interesting if balance and body movement could become the main input of an interactive experience? The first thing that came into our minds was surfing. It's dynamic, physical, and all about staying balanced, and we wanted to build on that concept. Our initial idea was a single-player experience that used real-time marine weather data to recreate the feeling of surfing on the sea. We wanted to physicalize elements like wind and mist with a fan and a spray bottle to create an immersive and sensory surfing simulation. For our first passive prototype, we made a simple surfboard with a wooden plank and drilled a basic wooden base to the underside. As you can see, it's relatively easy to stay balanced on. We then figured out how to track the player's movement like pitch, yaw, and rotation with an accelerometer sensor and send the data to Unity in real time. This diagram basically shows how different components are connected together. And this is us testing our first prototype. It has a simple ocean sling, and as you can see, when the player shifts their weight, it changes the direction on the water accordingly. It was a basic setup, but it helped us prove that the concept of movement-based control could work. To improve the surfboard, I designed the base model in Fusion. It's made up of a cylinder on the top and a curved bottom to better simulate the feel of waves. I kept the inside hollow so we could neatly store all the electronics inside. I also added a hole on the side for the cable. To make the setup more accessible, I added threads on the top and designed a screw-on cover. This allowed us to easily open it up and adjust the electronics inside. We then 3D printed the base. And this is what our first version looked like. Another thing we realized from our passive prototype was that the experience wasn't quite fun or engaging enough, and it turned out to be more challenging than expected to accurately physicalize the weather data in a meaningful way. So we shifted our focus towards creating a more playful and collaborative experience. We changed our concept to a two-player game where both players have to work together to stay balanced and collectively control the surfer on the screen. To gamify the experience, we added a timer and a coin collection mechanism, which brought more energy and clear goals into the gameplay. We also changed the projection to be vertical and placed it in front of the players, so they wouldn't have to constantly look down. However, the issue is that when the players move their bodies, they will sometimes block the projection. Luckily, we got permission from the teaching team to use the big screen, and that was a game changer. We refined the UI to make the screen cleaner and more intuitive, and added visual cues to show whether the players are balanced or not. We also added an endgame screen that displays the total number of coins they collected. As we continued with more and more user testing, our poor balance base eventually came to the end of its life. It was a clear reminder that we needed a structure strong enough to stand repeated use and all the enthusiastic attempts from players. So I adjusted the wall thickness of the base, making it twice as thick as the previous version to ensure it could handle the weight and all the twisting during the gameplay. And this is pretty much what our final project looks like. A two-player game where both players stand on balance boards and work together to steer a surfer across the ocean to collect coins. SeaSaw explores collaboration through physical movement and coordination. It shows how physical interaction can build teamwork in a fun and engaging way within the theme of the future of work. And now it's finally the exhibition day. I don't think I need to say much, just watch how much fun people were having. I think the exhibit was a huge success, but of course there's still room to improve. Moving forward, we want to make the experience even more immersive by letting players choose different ocean settings. One of our goals is to bring back the idea of the data physicalization that we didn't fully realize before. If we can automate elements like wind and spray based on real-time marine data, it will create a stronger connection between the digital gameplay and physical feedback, making the whole experience feel more real and dynamic. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy SeaSaw, a project by Team Gets Physical.